First, the other major breaking news. 2 years in the making now. Hamas saying it has agreed in principle to a deal to release the hostages if certain conditions are met.
And we do have team coverage. Reporter Josh Einiger has traveled to Israel several times since the October 7th attacks and sat down with these families as they waited for a day like this to come. But first, we have Dan Krauth with the details on what's in this response from Hamas and reaction from the father of Itehen, a hostage who was confirmed dead back in March. Dan?
Yesterday, I just spoke with the father of one of the victims of the attacks who says he is cautiously optimistic the deal will be finalized within the next 48 hours. Here are the details of the president's peace proposal. Hamas releases all hostages within 72 hours. Israel releases 250 life sentence prisoners plus 1,700 Gazans. The plan also includes a phased withdrawal of IDF forces from Gaza, along with disarming Hamas. There are believed to be 48 remaining hostages. Around 20 of those are believed to still be alive. I just spoke with Ruby Han, a New Yorker whose son Itai was believed to be killed on October 7th. He says the last 2 years have been like living in one never-ending day. He didn't know until months after the attack that his son was killed, and to this day, he doesn't have confirmation. He's hoping the proposal actually happens so families can finally hug their loved ones again, and so his family can have closure and lay his son to rest.
To this date, the Hamas have, made us go through the lowest type of psychological terror, where they have not even acknowledged that even they have possession of Itai and what his physical status is. That's like the lowest type of cruelty that you could think of.
He described the last 2 years as living in darkness. He is optimistic the president will make the deal happen and also said he has felt nothing but support from the people of New York and New York City. Sade and Joe.
All right, Dan, thank you. Josh Einiger joins us now. Josh, you've heard from families over the course of the years. They've been waiting for this moment, Josh.
Long time.
Yeah, Joe and Sade, it's been, if you think about it, it will be 2 years to the day in just 4 days from now, since October 7th happened, and since these families in many cases lost their loved ones. In the cases of the hostage families, they had no idea what had happened to them. And for all of them, the families of these 48 people, Dan pointed out that only about 20 of them are believed to be still alive, but there really are no true answers until everybody, all the living and the remains of the deceased, are able to come home. I spoke with another family that we've been close to, the family of Omer Nutra, a native son of Plainview, Long Island, and they don't really know what to think. There's reason for optimism, of course, but they feel like they've been here before, and there are a lot of conditions on what Hamas said. They want to continue some sort of negotiation about the future of that organization. They've also said that the president's demand that all of this be completed in 72 hours just can't happen for logistical reasons. So there really are still a lot of potential snags in this particular deal. A lot of deals have come very close to the finish line in the last 2 years, and many of them have fallen through. So the families are hopeful, but they also are trying to stay grounded and try to at least not get too excited, at least not yet. Joe and Sade.
All right, Josh, thank you so much for the insight there. You want to stay with Eyewitness News and ABC News for the latest on this breaking story as we all watch and see how it unfolds.